Coronavirus disease, COVID-19, is an infectious disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2. The disease was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan, the capital of China's Hubei province. Coronaviruses are viruses that circulate among animals, with some of them also known to infect humans. Bats are considered natural hosts of these viruses, yet several other species of animals are also known to act as sources. COVID-19 is spread through respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or speaks. People can also be infected by touching a contaminated surface and then their eyes, mouth, or nose. The World Health Organization declared the 2019-2020 coronavirus outbreak a public health emergency of international concern on the 30th of January 2020 and a pandemic on the 11th of March 2020. This is an introduction to the worksheet. It is a view-only file, and you will need to make a copy to your own Google Drive folder or download a copy of the worksheet in order to edit it and submit your deliverable. The problem statement is below. If people did not have access to credit cards or smartphones, investigate and design a method for transactions to take place that included physical currency, but no one was allowed to touch it. In step 1, you'll be asked to identify and define the radioactive decay model through an activity. After following the procedure and collecting your data, there'll be 4 questions to answer. In step 2, you'll be asked to analyze and compare how long COVID-19 lasts on different services. You've been given 3 resources to watch and 3 resources to read. Once you have completed that, there is a series of 4 questions. For the final step, you should create and design a method for contactless money transactions to take place. You should produce a deliverable for the problem statement in any format that clearly shows an understanding of the problem, with a solution that incorporates an understanding of the surface factors related to the transmission of the virus. You may submit a written response, a physical model drawing, or video that responds to the problem statement. For the first step, and activity number 1, you will investigate the radioactive decay model and substitute coins for radiation. You will throw the coins onto a flat surface and remove all of those that come up tails, placing them in a pile. You will repeat this until you have no more remaining coins. Respiratory viruses such as COVID-19 can be spread in tiny droplets released from the nose and mouth of an infected person as they cough or sneeze. A single cough can produce up to 3,000 droplets, while a sneeze can produce up to 40,000 droplets. These particles can land on other people, clothing, and surfaces around them. The half-life is also the way that scientists describe how long the coronavirus can last on different surfaces. Since the virus cannot reproduce outside of the body, it will slowly inactivate over time, with the exact amount of time depending on the surface it's on. By watching and reading the resources given to you in step 2, you will be asked to contrast and compare the length of time that COVID-19 lasts on different surfaces. Following the end of step 2, you will be given questions to answer. For step 3, you're asked to create and design a method for contactless monetary transactions to take place. Both paper money and especially coins are surfaces that harbor COVID-19. Since money is constantly used, it is likely that it can easily spread the virus. Your submission may be a written response, a physical model, a drawing, or video that responds to the initial problem statement. The choice is yours, and we look forward to seeing your responses.